we fight with the past as though it's either a demon out to get us, or a force of negativity, or it's got such power in it that we can't bear it. It feels so uncomfortable. The wheel of the past, the wheel of past unresolved karma that comes unbidden, has its own momentum, has its own life, comes at certain times, sometimes when we least expect it, sometimes in the middle of an incident, or an interaction, or just when we're sitting down and something within us, a demand of the world or something, kind of activates something, and the past comes along, or might be aware of it, we might not be aware of it. It comes with an energy, it comes with an unconscious momentum, and the past arrives, and often in the form of these emotions, mainly in a way agitation, fear, anxiety, rage. They come along and we fight with ourselves, don't we? We fight with how we feel, and it comes along, and this sort of pattern. And we've got a history of, when fear comes along or anxiety comes along, we fight with it because we don't want it, because it makes us feel uncomfortable, because we're really, not very equipped to deal with ourselves, to actually feel the feelings and let them through, and allow them, and there's such a negative strategy in that, although it's understandable, but it carries a problem in it, because I was talking about this yesterday in a meeting. The past energies and the stories, but the energies, let's just say, come along constantly in our lives at various times, or regularly or irregularly, it doesn't really matter. And they come along and we're uncomfortable with them, we don't like them, and we've got no way of dealing with them. So we fight them and we push them away, almost hoping unconsciously that that's going to deal with them, or I can't deal with it. So that pushing away of resistance. And there's a problem with that, and the problem with the resistance, put simply, in one of those cliches, really is that what we resist persists. I don't like these cliches, but sometimes they're true. And that's one of them, because we push it away and it only builds it up more. It only gives it more traction. If we understand in a way that everything in existence is alive, everything is an energy, and it's trying to get to source, or trying to get to love, or trying to get to the surface, or trying to be welcomed home, then it starts to take, however weird that might sound, it starts to take on the past energies that arise, take on a different kind of meaning. You can see that if you keep pushing them away, what are they coming for? Why do they keep coming back and back and back? Why does the past keep coming back and back and back? Simply to haunt you. Is it as simple as that? Is it like, a ghost or the devil or something, and it's coming along with an intention to cause you trouble? I would posit no. I would say that those energies and that past is coming along because it actually wants to come home to love, because it too is yearning the same way you are. It too is coming along in order to return to the wholeness that it seeks, which is the driving force of every one of these energies. It wants to come home to love. But you say, and we say, no, it's too strong, it's too powerful. I can't handle it, I don't want it, because I'm staying here and I'm just about comfortable the way I am. And so this energy that comes for a good reason is pushed away again. And if you push it away again, it actually, builds up a little bit of a momentum, and so then it keeps coming back. It wants to come back. It wants to come home. Because it didn't get the love and the acknowledgement originally in the past. So then it comes along. We're extremely intelligent. Whatever was neglected or pushed away or denied in the past actually starts to show up in our lives for healing, ultimately. Ultimately, the love that we can offer ourselves is the healing that we require. That's the equation. The love that we can offer ourselves as emotions, as old emotions, as fear or anxiety or whatever it is comes up, to not react to it, to not be reactive with it, but actually to love it. And that very love that we offer ourselves is the healing that we require. And I'm not saying any of that is particularly easy, because what comes up is hijacks our nervous system, hijacks the whole of our, a subtle energy body, hijacks our emotional mind, but there's a, hey, my dog is scooting on the floor. Just wait there. That energy is coming up for us to love it. And by loving it doesn't mean to say you have to mollycoddle it. I use this word. You don't mollycoddle, but you are prepared to be there with what arises. This starts to integrate, calibrate the relationship that we have with ourselves. We come into more of a parental role with ourselves, a more of a loving, compassionate, unconditional role with ourselves. This is a kind of basic loving the inner child as it comes to the surface with its heartbreak or its rage or its fear or its thing. We have to see this as there's not a problem, there's nothing wrong, it's just we kind of love ourselves back to unity by returning to the natural configuration of things. So, when the difficult feelings arise, don't push them away, love them. Hey, love them back to union. I'm going to have to go. My dog is crying out for lunch. Sorry. Bye-bye.